Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about Sansevieria, also known as snake plant or mother-in-law tongue. In this video you will learn. If you haven't subscribed to channel, please do so you don't miss any new video. Snake plant is a flowering tropical plant. It can reach height about 2 meters and 5 to 6 centimeters wide in optimal condition. The plant exchanges oxygen and carbon dioxide through the microscopic pores on the plant's leaves, which are only open at night to prevent water from escaping via evaporation in the hot sun. As a result, stored oxygen is released at the opening of the pores at night, unlike most plants which continuously exchange gases during the day. NASA research has even shown that snake plants are able to keep the air inside your home clean, removing different toxins. Let's start with the light requirements. All snake plants like bright light, but they can withstand full sun and handle low light. These plants are low light tolerant, but that doesn't mean it should be placed in a deep shade because you will have slower growth of the plant. I suggest placing it in a location with indirect or filtered sunlight. Best location in your home is north window or close to the east-west facing window. When it comes to watering your snake plant, less is truly best because plant can easily rot if you overwater it, so make sure the soil is well drained and don't water it too much, especially in winter. First, allow the soil to dry between waterings. In summer, you can water it 2 to 3 weeks. Of course, you will check first the soil, and in the winter, you can reduce watering to once per month. When you water it, you must allow the excess water to drain away and be sure never to leave the pot sitting in water for more than 15 minutes. Snake plants are not too sensitive to chlorine, but I recommend using distilled water. Snake plants can tolerate dry air as well as wet air, but as all tropical plants, they like more humidity for faster growth. Increasing humidity levels in a home is not difficult and will prove beneficial in the long run. Few ways to increase humidity is misting plants, growing them in groups, or using water-filled pebble tray. Snake plants are flowering plants, but the flowers are rare. The plants produces small greenish white blooms in the summer. You will first notice a long flowering stem growing in the center of the plant, which later becomes lined with the flowers. This is a rare occasion and will never happen more often than once annually, and usually only with plants living outdoor year round. Keeping the correct condition gives the plant a higher chance of flowers appearing. Snake plants do best with a draining succulent potting mix because they are easily prone to rot. Succulent mix needs to be free draining, non-compacting and not too nutrient rich. So, in order to make succulent mix, you will need perlite, black soil and coarse sand. Here is what they look like. Perlite is great for improving drainage because perlite helps soil not to hold too much water and it prevents the compaction of the soil. Coarse sand has all sorts of size particles and small rocks in it that, like the perlite, prevents the compaction and improve drainage in your succulent mix. It also helps mimic the kinds of sandy and rocky soil many succulents naturally grow in. The last component of our mix is black soil. Now that you understand all components of your mix, put it all together. It is pretty simple. Also be sure to use terracotta pot that won't trap water inside and promptly remove any standing water from the saucer. I will make a separate video how to make a succulent potting mix. Since snake plants are slow growers, this makes them light feeders, so they don't require much fertilization. Starting in the spring, feed your snake plant either every 3 weeks using a good low nitrogen houseplant fertilizer diluted to half of a normal strength, or every 4 weeks using regular strength fertilizer made for succulents. During the winter months, when their metabolism really slows down, you don't need to feed your snake plant at all. Snake plants is an ideal plant for indoor space because it is super air purified. Studies, including those performed by NASA, have consistently shown that plant can remove toxins such as formaldehyde, xylene, benzene, and trichloroethylene. However, its rate of filtration is slow, so you need 4 to 5 of them in one room. Snake plants rarely need repotting, as their roots prefer to be crowded in their pots. In fact, you will only repot plant when it's bursting out of its pot. That is, when the root system breaks the pot. Repotting may also be necessary if the plant becomes top heavy and begins to fall over. You should use a new pot that's no more than a few centimeters larger than the old one. The other reason a snake plant might need repotting is if it is suffering from the root rot due to the overwatering. Well, that's all for this video, and here is a quick recap of all we talked. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit like and subscribe for more.